Hello everyone. Today in hypothesis testing for categorical scale, we have a topic of McNemar test. Before practicing, I will I would like to discuss about McNemar test. Then we will practice using the R software. What is McNemar test? So McNemar test is a non-parametric test which is used to analyze paired categorical data. So McNemar test is usually used 2 by 2 contingency table to check the marginal homogeneity. Marginal homogeneity means the row and column distribution of two dichotomous variable. Dichotomous means two categorical variables. This test requires one nominal variable with two categories, or you can say one independent variable with two dependent categories. Here you can see in the panel that first we use the hypothesis setting that H naught means the null hypothesis phi 1 is equal to phi 2. Phi 1 is the first category and phi 2 is the second category. And then HA means the alternate hypothesis H1 is not equal to phi 2. Phi 1 is not equal to phi 2. So phi 1 is the proportion of yes or positive, you can say, on the first category, and phi 2 proportion of yes or you can say positive in the second category. The formula which we used for manual or the R software which is used is chi² or you can say chi² McNemar test is equal to B minus C bracket square divided by B plus C. The critical value is equal to chi² alpha df. Df means degree of freedom, and degree of freedom for McNemar test is equal to 1. Decision rule is rejected null hypothesis when chi² calculated is greater than chi² alpha df. Alpha df is the critical value. The value which we calculated, if it is greater than chi² alpha df, then we will say that we will say that the null hypothesis is rejected. Now is the time to practice using the R software. You can say here we have 4 panels in R. This is the first panel, this is the second, this is the third, and this is the fourth. First we will import our data set for McNemar's. So here is the imported data set. We have a text reader. You can import data from Excel or from text reader. So from text reader we have a file. Here you can click on the browser, and then I have a file in my documents. You can say here is my document hq²cal. I click on open, and then from here you can say I copy this code. This I copy, and then I click on cancel. Here you can see I name hq²cal. Then you can click use the code or syntax read dot table, and the code you copy you have to paste here, and comma header is equal to true, and then you have to click on run. You can say here the third panel hq² appear. Here we have two categories, ELISA and pieces. In ELISA we have positive, positive, while the pieces positive and negative mix. First, we have to check the head of this test using head code, and we have a data in Visualer, and we have check tail. You can see the same, just the name to the codes. So you can both just select and click on the run. Here you can say we have 143 objects. Here you have seen 2 variables and 143 objects. So the head mention first 6 categories, positive, positive, and from the tail region we have a negative 138 to 143. Then we have to apply some more codes. You can see we have to run a tag, which is very much important for finding the different frequencies or etc. So a tag, you can see your table name FASCIOL. Then we have to use the structure. Structure means FASC Visualer. Then we have to use levels, and Visualer along with another code, the names. You can select attach structure levels name and click on run. Here you can see the structure means the data frame, and we have 143 objects, 2 variables, dollar ELISA and dollar pieces. Level is null, and the names, we have 2 names of column ELISA and pieces. Then you have to the first step in the McNemar's test is contingency table. Like we say that we have to find out from the contingency table the homogeneity, marginal homogeneity. So per table we have to first give the name to our table, and then we have to run the table function table, and we have 2, you can see the names ELISA and pieces. ELISA comma pieces, and then you can click on the run. You can see the tab values appear here, so we have to check our table by using the tab name, because our table name here you can see the tab. So tab and run. You can see here the 2 by 2 contingency table. ELISA pieces negative, positive, negative, positive. Then the second step is we have to check, we have to use the chi-square McNemar's test formula. Here the syntax is appear McNemar's, and the table 2 by 2 table is, the name is tab. So we have to click and then run. McNemar's chi-square test with continuity correction. Data name is table, and the McNemar's chi-square is equal to 0.0333. Here is the value. Degree of freedom, as we mentioned that the degree of freedom for McNemar's test is 1. The p value is 0.8551. So you can easily calculate from this that we have to reject or not reject our null hypothesis. So this is for today, and next lecture we will discuss about chi-square goodness and pressure test, etc. Thank you for listening.